And a pleasant good evening. Welcome to the Macon Middle School softball field as we get set for some Mountain 7 Conference softball action on what has become a chilly but pleasant evening for softball. The clouds are gathering above us, but the rain's going to stay away for a little bit. Looks like we're going to get some rain tomorrow, but it's turned out to be a fantastic evening. I'm George Young. Glad that you are with us here on YouTube and Facebook. Our first softball broadcast here in 2023 alongside our fantastic FPSN crew, Clinton Taylor and Christine on cameras tonight. Glad that you're with us as these two teams do battle tonight. They have had a very similar start to the regular season. The Panthers able to pick up a win last night at Hiawassee Dam and come into their third conference game at 1-1 in the Mountain 7 Conference. And we'll look at the schedule and look at the standings of the Mountain 7 Conference as we go along. The umpires and head coaches are meeting at home plate. Looks like that meeting is over, so we'll have the starting lineups right now.
Good evening and welcome to Franklin Softball Field. I'm going to start with the introductions tonight for Pisgah. Number 11, Casey Lovelace. Number 4, Jaden Moore. Number 1, Whitney Boone. Number 9, L.J. Watson. Number 14, Addie Sorrells. Number 12, Mary Revis. Number 6, Chloe Birch. Number 20, Maddie Ray. Number 7, Gracie Burgess. Number 3, Sadie Messer. Number 5, Addie Faust. Number 8, Alice Smith. Number 17, Tamron Sorrells. And number 18, Emma Hyman.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your Lady Panthers.
Let's go, girls.
Number 15, Abby Carpenter. Number 4, Tori Inslee. Number 1, Maya Crisp. Number 21, Tessa Dehart. Number 6, Avery Moffitt. Number 12, Mia Tran. Number 23, Olivia Bouchard. Number 5, Delaney Stiles. Number 9, Bree Carver. Number 8, Laura Holland. Number 7, Cassidy Parker. Number 20, McKinley Cochran. Number 22, Josie Dehart. Number 13, Kate Stillwell. Number 11, Kendall Rummins. Number 2, Ashlyn McConnell. And number 26, Michaela Pendergrass. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand if able. Remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
in the books. We are just a few moments away from getting this Mountain 7 Conference softball game underway. Here's the battery for the Pisgah Sugar Bears. Just saw their lineup introduced. Casey Lovelace will lead things off. She'll be in left field. Jaden Moore will be in right, bats second. Whitney Boone at short. And the third slot cleanup is L.J. Watson. You see Addie Sorrells, Mary Rivas, Chloe Birch, Maddie Ray, and Gracie Burgess rounding out the lineup for Coach Heidi Morgan. In the circle this evening is Kendall Rummins. In 5 games, these are the stats that we have so far. Don't believe they updated last night's game just yet. She's 2-1, ERA of 6.73 in 26 innings pitched. Given up 40 hits, walked 10, struck out 20. Mention the Mountain 7 Conference standings. Here they are. Of course, we're very early in the season. Franklin already, though, has played 2 conference games. This will be the 3rd coming in tonight. As Smokey has played 3 games so far in the Mountain 7 Conference. Franklin at 5-3 and 1-1 in the Mountain 7 Conference after a loss last week, 5-0 at Tuscola. Throw goes down to second, and we're about to get this Mountain 7 Conference softball game underway here at Macon Middle School. Kendall Rummins, freshman. But doesn't look like a freshman in that circle, as she commands the pitching circle for sure. Pisgah going to send Casey Lovelace up to bat first, a left fielder. Pisgah has the camo uniforms, black and red. Lovelace, left-handed batter. We'll see if she wants to slap at it. We'll see that a lot in softball. As the first offering misses high for ball 1. We are underway here at Macon Middle. That one caught the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to Casey Lovelace. See some fans in the stands and to the left of the camera there, putting their jackets on as the sun starts to set. Lights are coming on here. That one just misses. 2 balls and a strike to Lovelace. Slapped foul, and that's going to hit the warning track down the third base line before you hit the fence down that third base line. Evens the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Injury bug has really bit the Panthers. Coming in, Abby Carpenter injured her shoulder. She had surgery, I believe, last week. She's doing well in the dugout. Olivia Bouchard started in the catching position, but she got injured. Now Moffitt is your catcher. That one is a soft pop to third. Mia Tran able to secure that one for the first out. Moffitt, no stranger to the catching position, but Olivia Bouchard still trying to figure out what's going on with her shoulder. He's going to bring Jaden Moore to the plate. The right fielder squares, lays down a bunt, and it's a beauty. That'll be an infield single for Jaden Moore. And you couldn't roll it down the line any better than what Jaden Moore just did. It's going to bring Whitney Boone to the plate. Moore at first on the bunt single. Boone, the shortstop, waits the Rummins pitch. Swings and misses. Throw down to first, and back safely is Moore. She slid back. 0-1 the count. To Whitney Boone. That one is sent into left field for a base hit. Back-to-back singles for the Sugar Bears. 2 on with 1 out. That'll bring the cleanup hitter, L.J. Watson, to the plate. That's a movement, just missed. 1-0 the count. L.J. Watson, first baseman for Coach Heidi Morgan and the Sugar Bears. Only ball game in town here at the Macon Middle School Sports Complex. Penland Sports Complex as that one catches the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Baseball out of town at East Henderson. No soccer. I'll have some soccer tomorrow. Another beauty. It'll be a tough play. Bang, bang. They got her. 1-4 on the putout. Advances the runners down to second and third. 2 gone. And that's going to bring to the plate Addie Sorrells, the DP. Sorrells sends it back to Rummins. She fields to first in time. And that's going to put a lid on things here in the top half of the first inning. Sugar Bears strand a couple of runners. After a couple of singles, we head to the home half of the first at a scoreless game. Stay with us.
Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy for Walking with Bartram, a section hike of the Bartram Trail through Georgia and North Carolina. Streaming now on YouTube and Facebook.
Welcome back. We head to the bottom half of the first inning. At a scoreless game. Tori Inslee going to lead things off for the Panthers. But I just looked at the radar in the break there. There's actually some rain on the radar. I talked about the rain staying away, but it got dark here all of a sudden. Right as this game was about to begin, as that one misses the zone to Tori Inslee. 1-0 the count. To the future Lady Wolfpack softball member as Inslee coming off, of course, an injury in basketball. She's been in the softball lineup, but still easing her way back to full ability. Doesn't want to go too quickly and injure yourself again. I'd say those high ankle sprains are a slow heal. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike to Tori Inslee. Ashlyn McConnell and Kendall Rummins. A little bad here in the top, or make that the bottom half of the first inning. 2-1, popped up. Chloe Birch will make the play from her catcher's position for the first out. That brings Ashlyn McConnell to the plate. McConnell, the center fielder, bats right-handed, as Sadie Messer deals high for ball one. Around the infield for Pisgah, Mitch and Birch just made the play at the catcher's position. Chloe Birch behind the plate. It's Sadie Messer in the circle for Coach Heidi Morgan. Fouled off. Hits the mask of the catcher and the umpire behind home plate. And that'll be a loud strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ashlyn McConnell. Now we're going to get a meeting in the circle. Gives me an opportunity to tell you about the infield for the Sugar Bears. L.J. Watson over at first. Whitney Boone over at short. Mary Rivas is at third. Maddie Ray over at second. In the outfield, it's Casey Lovelace in left, Gracie Burgess in center, and Jade Moore over in left field. Now we've got the umpire going to take a drink of water here as Sayette hit his mask as well. Gather himself. Came back from break a little late to get the lineups on screen. There's a lineup for Coach Bobby Bishop. Ashley McConnell at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike to McConnell. Panthers dressed in their pinstripe white uniforms. McConnell sends it up the middle, base hit. Under a diving Whitney Boone's glove. And that'll be the first hit for the Lady Panthers here in the bottom half of the first inning. It's going to bring Kendall Rummins to the plate. Rummins the pitcher. Bats right-handed. As Messer deals high, throw down to first. And back safely is Ashlyn McConnell. Two and 0 the count. The Kendall Rummins. (2-0) skied into right field. Camping under the right fielder, Jade Moore will make the play for out number 2. Staying put at first is Ashley McConnell. That'll bring Avery Moffitt to the plate. Moffitt the catcher. She'll bat right-handed. Tomorrow night, depending on the weather, we'll have some softball or make that soccer for you. Girls soccer action. High for ball 1. Change of venue. They're going to be playing the rest of the season at the Panther Pit. That one a 7 o'clock scheduled start. As Franklin and Pisgah get together on the pitch. 1-0. Out in front. Throw to first. Back safely is McConnell. Evens it up, out of ball and a strike to Avery Moffitt. Mia Tran on deck, but there's 2 gone in the inning. In the home half of the first. Swung on and missed. For strike 2. caught her looking for strike 3. Now the Panthers will strand a runner. One hit of the inning. Nobody able to come across. We're through one inning, and we are still scoreless. Stay with us. Top of the second we go. Mary Rivas will lead things off for the Sugar Bears. She swings and misses at the first offering from Kendall Rummins. 0-1 to count. 6, 7, and 8. And the coach Heidi Morgan order for the Pisgah Sugar Bears here in the top half of the second inning. That one misses low and outside. Evens it up, out of ball and a strike. Misses. 2-1. Revis sends that one down the first base line. Ranging from her second base position, Tessa Dehart able to make the play in foul territory for out number 1. Going to bring Chloe Birch to the plate. With one gone and nobody on in the top of the second, Chloe Birch, the catcher for Coach Heidi Morgan in the Pisgah Sugar Bears. Scoreless game, Pisgah stranded 2 runners in the top half of the first inning in there for a strike. Franklin stranded a runner in the bottom half of the first. Off speed, tried to paint the corner and missed. One ball, one strike. Slow roller. Rummins backhands it, throws to first. Bang, bang play. They got her. 1-3 on the put out of Chloe Birch. 2 gone for Maddie Ray. Ray, the second baseman. She's a right-handed batter as she adjusts her batting helmet. And she takes the ball low and outside. Took a hack at it. Came up empty. 1 ball, 1 strike. Allen misses. 2-1. And therefore a strike. Evens it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The off speed bounces away from Moffitt, runs the count full, 3-2. Ball 4, missed inside. First walk issued by Kendall Rummins. Maddie Ray hits down to first. That brings Gracie Burgess to the plate. The center fielder for the Sugar Bears. No, that's not. That is, yes, that's right. Yes, number 7. Burgess, left-handed batter. Doubt she'll be slapping with 2 gone in the inning. And a runner at first. She takes low and outside for ball 1. Slow roller, going to be a tough play. Rummins fields to first. Bang, bang. Got her. Couple of bang, bang plays at first in the inning. That's going to retire the side. Pisgah fans don't like it. We head to the bottom half of the second inning. And we are still scoreless here at Macon Middle School. Stay with us on YouTube Live and Facebook Live.
We are Dalton's Christian Bookstore, North Carolina's largest Christian bookstore. We offer a wide range of gifts and apparel. Children will find a world of fun to explore in our interactive kids section. Dalton's has a huge inventory of Christian literature, including Bibles in all translations. Dalton's, your destination for inspiration.
Welcome back. We're ready to go. Mia Tran leads it off. Sadie Messer will pop that mitt for strike number 1 to Mia Tran. 0-1 the count. The Lady Panther third baseman. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. Bree Carver, Tessa DeHart slated to bat for Coach Bobby Bishop here in the home half of the second inning. Tran hits one high and deep to dead center field. See ya. Solo homer for Mia Tran. She got all of that one. Dead center. right in front of the stands that the fans have made their home out in center field. I wouldn't call them stands. I would call them probably scaffolding, I think is the best term, with some rickety boards that they've got set up over there. I don't think I would sit out there. Tran makes it a 1-0 Lady Panther lead. Bree Carver will stand in. She swings and misses at the first.
Stay behind it, Bree. Stay behind it.
And rolls up to the catcher, Chloe Birch. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one to Carver. Allen misses. 3 balls and a strike. Ball 4. First walk issued by Sadie Messer. Runner at first and Bree Carver, that's going to bring Tessa Dehart to the plate. Tessa, the second baseman for Coach Bobby Bishop. Infield pinches in, squares around, takes a strike right down the middle. Carver down at first, looks at her wrist. Dehart doesn't square around this time, swings away and fouls it to the screen. 0-2 now on Dehart. Messer ahead in the count. Throw down to first. Back safely is Bree Carver. That one missed, by the way. It's a ball and 2 strikes to Tessa Dehart. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Dehart, victim of the strikeout, the first strikeout of a Panther batter for Sadie Messer. It's going to bring Delaney Stiles to the plate. 1 gone in the inning. 1 remains at first. Stiles, the left fielder. Infield pinches in. Runner takes off. She's dead to rights. That'll retire the side for the Panthers. No, I'm ahead of myself. Worse than an umpire a couple of weeks ago. It's baseball field. Stiles still at the plate. 2 gone. Oh, 0-2 the count. Stiles waits the 0-2, misses high. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Delaney Stiles. Stiles dribbles 1 foul, third base line. Stays alive. At a ball, 2 strikes. Rise ball out of the zone, evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 gone in the inning. Bases are clear of Panthers. But a solo shot here in the inning has given the Lady Panthers the lead. That one is sent down the left field line. Is it a fair ball? Yes, it is. Couldn't be tracked down by Casey Lovelace. That'll be a stand-up double for Delaney Stiles. And now the caught stealing at second really looms large. That would have scored a run. That'll bring to the plate Maya Crisp. The DP in the lineup, bats 9 in the non-holes position. And Crisp misses low for ball 1. Swung on and missed. Evens it up at a ball and a strike to Maya Crisp. One and 2 the count to Crisp. Snagged by Chloe Birch to keep that one from going to the backstop. Evens it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Maya Crisp. On deck, the leadoff lady and Tori Inslee. Need to get her up there somehow, some way. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And Crisp fouls it back to the screen. She stays alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 2 hits in the inning, but the Panthers leave one at second. They'll strand a runner after a solo shot to lead off the bottom half of the second inning. Mia Tran, Panthers now up 1-0 as we head to break. Stay with us.
Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy for Walking with Bartram, a section hike of the Bartram Trail through Georgia and North Carolina. Streaming now on YouTube and Facebook.
We head to the top of the third. 1-0 Lady Panthers. Leading things off for Pisgah, the top of the order, and Casey Lovelace, Jaden Moore, and Whitney Boone slated to bat here. Coach Heidi Morgan. 1, 2, and 3 in the Bayer order. Panthers now up 1-0 after Mia Tran's solo shot to center in the bottom half of the second. Kendall Rummins gets set in the circle. Popped up on the infield. Who wants it? DeHart will call off everybody from her Second base position for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. That brings Jaden Moore to the plate. Singled her last time up. She's 1 for 1. Kendall paints the outside corner for strike 1. The 0-1. Soft pop on the infield again. And it's Tessa Dehart once again for the second out. 2 gone. That's going to bring to the plate Whitney Boone. She singled her only other time up at the plate. That one just misses for ball 1. Fouls it off, does Boone. I think she fouled it off of her leg. It's down the third base line. Two and 0 the count. Base hit. That slides by Mia Tran at third, between her and Inslee. For the third hit off of Kendall Rummins tonight. 2 gone with a runner at first. That's going to bring to the plate L.J. Watson, cleanup hitter. Fouled off at the plate. 0-1 the count. Quickly in the hole, 0-2 is L.J. Watson. That'll put a lid on things here in the top half of the third inning. Welcome back. We are back underway quickly as Tori Inslee leads it off, and she takes the ball high. Want to know the count. Sadie Messer remains at the circle with the Sugar Bears. Inslee sends that one high and deep and out of here, but it's foul. Off the left field light post. And then Karam's into left field. That one would have been in the road by now, probably going towards the swamp if it hadn't hit the light post. Maybe if it hit a car going by. That was a bomb. Tori Inslee. 1 ball, 1 strike. Low and outside. 2 balls and a strike. Daffel should get anything to hit after that bomb. Low and outside. 3 balls and a strike. Under the glove of Whitney Boone. Base hit. Inslee leads off the third with a single. That's going to bring Ashlyn McConnell to the plate. McConnell singled, her only time up at the plate. That came back in the first inning. She was stranded at first. Only run so far in the ball game came off of Mia Tran's bat. And that was a solo shot to center. Happened back at the bottom of the second. High and deep to center. And out of here. Over the outstretched hands of Gracie Burgess. 2-run homer for Ashlyn McConnell. And it's 3-0 Lady Panthers. It was high in the air and hung up. I thought there was a possibility that it was going to be caught by the center fielder. Gracie Burgess gave a good jump at it, but it was definitely out of here. 2 homers to center. 1 a solo shot and a 2-run shot, and we may get a pitching change here. And looks like we will. So we'll see who the new pitcher is. Well, no, maybe not. It's the same girl, isn't it? No, it's somebody different. Okay. Do have a new pitcher on for Pisgah. It's going to be Alyssa Smith, who came out of the dugout. So she'll get some warm-up tosses here. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back right after this.
Dalton's Christian Bookstore, North Carolina's largest Christian bookstore. We offer a wide range of gifts and apparel. Children will find a world of fun to explore in our interactive kids section. Dalton's has a huge inventory of Christian literature, including Bibles in all translations. Dalton's, your destination for inspiration.
Welcome back. New pitcher, Alyssa Smith for the Sugar Bears. She's made her final warm-up tosses. And she's going to be facing Kendall Rummins. Avery Moffitt, Mia Tran. Nobody out of the inning. A 2-run homer Makes it a 3-0 Panther lead and a base hit for Kendall Rummins. It's going to bring Avery Moffitt up. She struck out her only time at the plate. That happened back in the first inning. Runner at first, nobody out. 3 runs have come across on 5 hits, no errors for the Panthers. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Sugar Bears as Moffitt stands in. Takes high for ball 1. Low and outside, gets away from the catcher, Chloe Birch, and heading down to second. The Kendall Rummins, she slides in. 2-0 the count at the plate to Avery Moffitt. We got a crowd now in our camera shot. The umpire comes over and stands right behind the shortstop. Swung on and missed. Here's the 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to Avery Moffitt. Rummins at second. Slow tapper under the glove of the third baseman, Mary Rivas, into left field. That'll be a base hit. Moffitt stands at first. Runners on the corners now for Mia Tran. Tran, her last time up, hit it to dead center field out of here to get the scoring going. Solo shot made it 1-0. McConnell in the inning, a 2-run shot made it 3-0. Runners on the corners as we've got time called. Both runners adjust their legs, their pants and socks and shoes. Looks like they're ready to go now. Squares around does Mia Tran. She takes a strike low and outside.
Read the throw.
Moffitt took second without a throw. Mia Tran got hit. It's going to load him up. That text message failed. Must not have internet or something. It's really weird. Bases loaded, going to bring to the plate Bree Carver. Carver drew a walk. Going to be a tough play. Everybody is safe as the throw comes home. That'll be a fielder's choice for Bree Carver. Coming home, Kendall Rummins from third. Brings Tessa Dehart to the plate, meeting in the circle now with a Sugar Bear infield. We'll talk things over as Dehart stands in. She struck out 0 for 1 so far tonight. Bases remain loaded. DeHart takes it high for ball one. Alyssa Smith came in relief in this inning, and she delivers a strike to DeHart. Blow it outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Tessa. Came in relief of Sadie Messer. 1-1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Appreciate you locking us in on this Tuesday evening. We are just past 7 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook. 7 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. George Young, Clinton Taylor, executive producer, and Christine on our behind the plate camera. You see her standing in that shot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. After that one misses the zone. To Tessa DeHart. 2-2. Stays alive as she fouls it off at the plate. Alyssa Smith deals. Another tough play. They'll get the lead runner at home at the force for the first out, but the bases remain loaded. It's going to bring Delaney Stiles to the plate as DeHart reaches on a fielder's choice. Moffitt is retired at the plate via the force. Delaney doubled her last time up. She's 1 for 1. Came back in the second inning. 1 out, bases loaded. Stiles fouls it off. 0-1 to count to Delaney, the left fielder for Coach Bobby Bishop. Fouls it off at the plate. Quickly in the hole, 0-2 is Delaney Stiles. Maya Crisp is on deck. The non-hole hitter, then we'll head at the top of the order if we get that far. 1 gone, bases loaded. 3 runs have come across in the inning for the Lady Panthers. Maybe another tough play. They'll head home with it, and they'll get the force. Bases remain loaded. 3 straight fielder's choices. Tran is retired at the plate. Brings Maya Crisp to the plate. Designated player. Struck out her last time up. She's 0 for 1. Slow roller to first in time. 1-3 on the putout of Maya Crisp. That's going to put a lid on the bottom half of the third inning for the Panthers. But 3 runs come across. Big blow in the inning. A 2-run homer by Ashlyn McConnell. And as we head to the 4th, it's now Franklin 4 and Pisgah nothing.
In open space, Hanley at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Davis hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here.
Bossy,
Top of the fourth we go. 4-0 Lady Panthers. Addie Sorrells stands in to lead it off for the Sugar Bears. She's the designated player. He is 0 for 1 so far in the ball game. Tapped back to the pitcher back in the first inning. She takes low and outside for ball one. Mary Rivas and Chloe Birch set to bat for Coach Heidi Morgan and the Sugar Bears. In tight, almost hit her. 2-0 the count. It'll be a tough play, backhanded. Not in time. I'm sure they'll give her a hit. That was a tough play. DeHart ranged to her right. Runner at first for Mary Rivas.
Hey, Tess, you got to beat her second.
Popped out her first time at the dish. That one is bunted foul. Strike one. Trying to move the runner over, get something going. Trailing 4-0. Checked her swing, went around. And the whole 0-2 is Mary Rivas.
You got to beat her to second, Tess. 2 strikes.
Let's go, Kendall. Come on, Mary. Let's go, Sweat.
Did get a piece of it. Rivas stays alive, 0-2. This game has started to drag on. A lot of pauses of the action here. Some runs scored in the previous half of the inning, and that has lengthened this ball game as that one misses. Ball, 2 strikes. Kendall Rummins looks at her wrist. Comes to the plate. Fisted. Slow roller. DeHart fields to first in time. That'll move the runner Sorrells over to second. 1 gone for Chloe Birch. Birch grounded back to the pitcher. She's 0 for 1 in the ball game. That came back in the second inning. Runner at second and 1 out for the Sugar Bears, trailing 4-0. Inslee gets the lead runner. Two gone. That'll be a fielder's choice for Chloe Birch. Brings Maddie Ray to the plate. Ray drew a walk her only time up. Again, DeHart to first in time. 4-3 on the putout. As Tessa DeHart has got a lot of work in this ball game. And she retires the side for the Sugar Bears. Top of the fourth in the books. 4-0. Lady Panthers, stay with us. Welcome back. Inslee leads it off. Alyssa Smith remains in the circle for the Sugar Bears as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Inslee takes low for ball one. When we get a chance, we'll show you the schedule for the Panthers. Busy couple of weeks before spring break. That one just missed. 2-0. Inslee 1 for 2 in the game. Singled back in the third as she fouls that one off down the third baseline. Two-1. Sent towards short and off the glove of Whitney Boone. That'll be an error. Allowing Tori Inslee to reach. She stands at first. That's going to bring to the plate Ashlyn McConnell. McConnell, 2-run shot her last time up. That happened back in the third inning. And singled in the first. She's 2 for 2. Opportunity for another 2-run homer if she can plant one over the outfield fence. That one missed. Throw down to first. Inslee's back. Two and 0. Inslee takes off, swings and misses, does McConnell. And Inslee able to slide in safe at second. Now they're going to discuss here is some
2-1.
question has been posed from the Pisgah dugout about the count. Also, if Tori Inslee left early. They're going to discuss it here. 2 balls and a strike at the plate to Ashlyn McConnell. Long discussion still going on here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, they're saying. Now instead of 2 balls and a strike. Fans are very upset about that fact.
He had 2-1, that was right.
1 ball, 2 strikes to McConnell. Runner at second. Well outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. McConnell sends it foul, third baseline. Got all of that one. You could hear the crack of the bat over at the baseball field. But just a little out in front was McConnell. As the count stays 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second and Tori Inslee. Nobody out as we play here in the bottom of the fourth inning. 2-2. Whitney Boone short fields to first in time. They'll keep Tori Inslee at second. 6-3 on the put out of Ashlyn McConnell. It brings Kendall Rummins to the plate. Singled and popped out. 1 for 2 is Rummins. the Panther pitcher. On deck, Avery Moffitt. One gone, runner at second. Rummins takes a strike right down the middle. Oh, 1. Popped. Right field line in foul territory. Jaden Moore will make the play. Inslee get a tag and head down to third. 2 gone brings Avery Moffitt to the plate. Moffitt struck out and singled. She is 1 for 2 as he settles into the right-handed batter's box. Tori Inslee now down at third. First offering. Melissa Smith misses for ball 1. Now wild pitch, pass ball, could score a run. Add on to this 4-0 lead for the Lady Panthers. That'll score a run. All the way to the wall. She's going to have to hustle, slides in, does Moffitt safe. Started her slide a little early and barely made it. She's safe. That's going to bring to the plate Mia Tran after the double by Avery Moffitt. Tran was hit by a pitch her last time up and homered to lead off the second inning. That one's just off the glove of Whitney Boone. As the sun continues to set here, more clouds are moving in, and it's getting dark. We have to adjust the cameras here right directly as the high clouds move in. It looks like so far the rain has held off on the radar. There is some is moving in from the west, and we're okay so far here at Macon Middle School. The runner at second, and Tran at the plate. Going outside. As Chloe Birch able to backhand that one to keep a runner at second. 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. Bree Carver on deck, but there's 2 gone in the inning. One, just missed as Birch held it there for a long time. 2 balls and a strike to Mia Tran. Fouled off. Tran stays alive. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner at second. Bottom half of the 4th inning. Low and outside, runs it full, 3-2. 5 runs on 7 hits, no errors for the Panthers. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Sugar Bears. Tran waits. The payoff pitch. Ball 4. Tran heads down to first. Going to bring Bree Carver to the plate. Carver drew a walk and reached on a fielder's choice back in the 3rd. Low and outside for ball one. Panthers come in to tonight's action 5-3 overall, 1-1 in the Mountain 7 Conference. Wins over East Henderson and a loss against Tuscola. 1-0. Foul, right field line. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. Tessa Dehart on deck. 2 out in the inning. Runners at first and second. Moffitt stands at second. Tran down at first. Alyssa Smith deals. And therefore a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. There are 2 strikes to Bree Carver. Pop that one. Foul. That's going to reach the seats right field line. Stays alive at a ball and 2 strikes. Runners head back to their respective bases. And Moffitt and Tran. We're glad that you're with us as it is closing in on 7:30 on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. Play it on here in the bottom of the 4th inning. It's been all Panthers so far. 1 run in the second, 3 runs in the 4th inning. Check that, the 3rd inning. And a run here in the bottom of the 4th. To first in time. That'll retire Bree Carver, and that's going to retire the side for the Panthers here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Tack on another run. Do the Lady Panthers. It is 5-0 Franklin. Stay with us.
Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy for Walking with Bartram, a section hike of the Bartram Trail through Georgia and North Carolina. Streaming now on YouTube and Facebook.
Welcome back. We head to the 5th inning. 5-0 Lady Panthers. The sun is setting here at Macon Middle School's softball field. So far, the Panthers had their bats working, and Kendall Rummins has shut them out so far. That'll be a bunt single for Gracie Burgess to lead off. Top half of the 5th inning. Top of the order we go, and Casey Lovelace. Lovelace looked like she wanted to either bunt or slap at it, or a combination of the two, and it was a foul ball. It's a half slap, we'll just say. 0-1 the count. Solid bunt for Lovelace. She's going to move the runner over as the throw from Rummins goes to first. In time, 1-4 on the putout. Sack bunt moves Burgess over to second. Brings Jaden Moore to the plate. Infield pinches in on the corners. Moore squares around and bunts it foul. Tom going to be called at the plate as Rummins looks at her wrist. Now she's set. Another bunt. Runner to third, 2 gone. 1-4 on the putout. Back-to-back sack bunts. Burgess stands at third. That brings Whitney Boone to the plate. Boone singled for 2 times up. She's 2 for 2. Now time going to be called by the umpire. Boone sends it to Inslee. Scoops to first. Bree can't come up with it. That'll be an error at first, as Carver couldn't scoop the Inslee throw to first. That'll score a run as Burgess comes home to score. The first run given up by the Panthers in the ball game. And the first error assessed at the Lady Panthers in the ball game brings L.J. Watson up to the plate. She sends it right up the middle for a base hit. Brings Addie Sorrells to the plate with runners at first and second. And 2 gone in the inning. Runs come across. Sorrells singled and grounded out. She's 1 for 2. Takes high for ball 1. On the line, going to be caught by Tessa Dehart to retire Addie Sorrells. Pisgah able to scratch across a run in the top half of the 5th inning. Nice diving snag by Tessa Dehart. As we head to break, stay with.
We are Dalton's Christian Bookstore, North Carolina's largest Christian bookstore. We offer a wide range of gifts and apparel. Children will find a world of fun to explore in our interactive kids section. Dalton's has a huge inventory of Christian literature, including Bibles in all translations. Dalton's, your destination for inspiration.
In open space, Hanley at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Davis hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here.
Welcome back. We're underway here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Got a new pitcher in the circle for the Pisgah Sugar Bears. Whitney Boone comes over from her shortstop position. As Tessa Dehart bats. Swings and misses. Ball, 2 strikes to Dehart. Jade Moore now playing short for the Sugar Bears. And I believe Sadie Messer is now in right. She's the flex player. Began the game in the circle. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tessa Dehart. Delaney Stiles, Maya Crisp, 7, 8, and 9 in the Bobby Bishop order. That one is sent back foul by Tessa Dehart. Struck out and reached out a fielder's choice. She's 0 for 2. Panthers plated a run in the 2nd inning via solo shot. 3 runs came across in the 3rd, and run came across in the bottom of the 4th inning. That one rolls up to the catcher, Chloe Birch, runs the count full, 3-2. Ball 4. Dehart draws a walk. That's going to bring to the plate Delaney Stiles. The first Lady Panther that Whitney Boone faces. She sends her down to first with a base on ball. Delaney Stiles has had a productive afternoon into the evening. Fielder's choice, she reached last inning and doubled back in the 2nd. That's a fair ball. It went right down the line and hit the bag in fair territory. Haven't they called timeout? There's a meeting between the ump and Pisgah's head coach down the 3rd base line. They fired the ball to 2nd. To the infield for the Sugar Bears. Dehart stands at 2nd. Stiles stands at 1st on the infield single. So it's going to bring Maya Crisp to the plate. Struck out, grounded out. 2 on, nobody out for the Panthers. Bottom of the 5th inning. Boone deals another bunt. Going to try to get the runner at 3rd, and she's safe. Tessa Dehart slides in hard. 3rd baseman had to work to get that one. Had to keep it in front of her. Fielder's choice for Crisp. She stands at 1st. Bases loaded. Top of the order we go. Tori Inslee singled, reached on an error. She's come across twice in the ball game, and a 3rd in the 4th inning, and she flied out back in the 1st. Line outside for ball 1. One and 0 the count to Tori Inslee. Nowhere to put her. Bases are loaded with Lady Panthers. High and tight. 2 balls, no strikes. Notice that some of the fans in the stands have either gotten up because the stands are cold or they've left. Got some fans that giant sent down the right field line. That's a fair ball. Scores 2 runs. Crisp holds up at 2nd. Stiles and Dehart come home to score. And it's now 7-1, Lady Panthers. And still nobody out. Brings Ashlyn McConnell to the plate. McConnell homered, singled, and grounded to short. That was a 2-run homer back in the third inning to dead center field. Seven runs on 8 hits, 1 error for the Lady Panthers. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error for the Sugar Bears. Low it outside for ball 1. Whitney Boone, the third Pisgah Sugar Bear in the circle this evening. Deals way outside. 2-0 the count. Boone, Smith, and Messer pitchers for Coach Heidi Morgan. So far in the ball game, 2-0. Third baseline foul. Hey, when McConnell makes contact, it is a concussion. You can hear it. Surprised she hasn't blown up some softballs, or at least put a dent in one with that swing she's got. See if she can get a hold of another one like she did back in the third inning. 2-1. Popped up. That's going to reach the seats. Seven to 1, Lady Panthers. We play in the bottom of the 5th inning. This game didn't start till about 10 after 6. Slated to start at 5:30, but the JVs went till 5:30. With Pisgah winning in a rout. It was 17-1, I believe. Popped up on the infield. Who wants it? Going to be Jaden Moore at a shortstop position. That will make the play for the first out. Brings Kendall Rummins to the plate. Runners remain at first and second. Rummins single and a couple of flyouts. He's 1 for 3. Rummins takes slow and inside for ball 1. And now Mr. Umpire is in our shot again from center field. A lot of airtime the backside of the Mr. Umpire. 1-0 is a little bit low for ball 2. Two and 0 the count. To Kendall Rummins, Avery Moffitt on deck. Big swing, came up empty, did Rummins. 2-1. Boone delivers. Rise ball out of the zone. 3-1 to Kendall Rummins. In there for a strike. Runs it full, 3-2. Much to the dismay of the fans right behind home plate. Payoff. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 2 gone, going to bring Avery Moffitt up. First strikeout for Whitney Boone. Panthers have struck out 3 times at the ball game. This is Whitney Boone's first opportunity in the circle after coming in relief of Alyssa Smith. That one bounces up to the catcher, Chloe Birch. Moffitt is out in front, 1-0 at the plate. Runners at first and second. And Crisp and Inslee. One ball, one strike. Panthers will host the North Henderson Lady Knights on Friday here at Macon Middle School Softball Complex. And more Mountain 7 Conference play. 1-1. Up the middle, base hit. That'll score a run, and it gets by the center fielder. That's going to score 2 runs. Moffitt is going to be caught off the bag at second. After the double, plates a couple. Franklin now up 9-0. There's the softball standings. And we're going to see if we've got a replay. Looks like we do. Bang, bang. It was close. All right, we're going to take a break. Panthers up 9-1 as we head to the 6th. Stay with us. We head to the top of the 6th. Franklin with a commanding 9-1 lead. As Mary Rivas, Chloe Birch, Maddie Ray got a bat for Coach Heidi Morgan. And the Sugar Bears here in their half of the 6th inning. Rivas is 0 for 2. Flied out and grounded out. Rummins remains in the circle. She deals. Sent towards Inslee at short. Up with it is Inslee to first in time. 6-3 on the putout. Brings Chloe Birch to the plate. 1 pitch, 1 out. Birch reached out a fielder's choice and grounded back to the pitcher. He's 0 for 2. To short. 6-3. Brings Maddie Ray. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Ray walked and she grounded to second. She is 0 for 2. Three pitches, 3 outs. 1, 2, 3. Go the Sugar Bears. And they're half of the 6th inning. Can't dial it up any better. 9-1, bottom of the 6th we go.
Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy for Walking with Bartram, a section hike of the Bartram Trail through Georgia and North Carolina. Streaming now on YouTube and Facebook.
Bottom of the sixth we go. Mia Tran, Bree Carver, Tessa Dehart slated to bat. Middle of the order for the Panthers. And Carver checks her swing. She went around for strike one. Tran, a homer, is hit by a pitch and drew a walk. Whitney Boone remains in the circle for Coach Heidi Morgan. He's fouled off at the plate. 0-2 the count on Mia Tran. Third pitcher used. For the Sugar Bears. And Coach Heidi Morgan so far in the ball game, trailing 9-1 the Sugar Bears. As Tran waits, fouls it off. Stays at a 0-2 count. Carver on deck. Almost hit her in the on-deck circle with that foul ball. Rise ball, didn't chase. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Mia Tran. One, two. In there for a strike. Second strikeout for Whitney Boone. 1 gone in the inning. That'll bring up Bree Carver to the plate. Carver tonight drew a walk, reached on a fielder's choice, and grounded out. She is 0 for 3. That's a Dehart on deck. Just missed. One. 1 ball, or check that, 2 balls and 1 strike to Bree Carver. Tomorrow night we've got girls soccer action as Pisgah and Franklin get together on the pitch. Grounder to first. L.J. Watson will scoop it and head to first unassisted for the second out. Tessa Dehart will now stand in. Dehart struck out, reached on a fielder's choice, and also reached on a walk. That was her last time up at the plate back in the 5th inning. Came around to score in that 4-run 5th. Boone sends one to the plate, and then over to second. Dehart sends it for the final out. 1, 2, 3 for the Lady Panthers in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Panthers just need 3 outs to put a lid on this one and pick up their 6th win and their 2nd conference victory. Stay with us. Back after.
We are Dalton's Christian Bookstore, North Carolina's largest Christian bookstore. We offer a wide range of gifts and apparel. Children will find a world of fun to explore in our interactive kids section. Dalton's has a huge inventory of Christian literature, including Bibles in all translations. Dalton's, your destination for inspiration.
In open space, Hanley at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Davis hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here.
Welcome back. We head to the 7th. The Lady Panthers up 9-1. 9, 1, and 2 in the Sugar Bear order. Due up, it's Gracie Burgess that will lead things off. Burgess, the center fielder, singled back in the 5th inning, her last time up at the dish, and she grounded back to the pitcher in the 2nd inning. 1 for 2 is Burgess as Rummins deals, and it goes back to Rummins. She scoops to first. 1 pitch, 1 out. 4 outs and 4 consecutive pitches for Kendall Rummins. Casey Lovelace now bats. Lovelace is 0 for 3. Pair fly outs and a ground out. And therefore a strike. 0-1 on Lovelace. Franklin will be hosting the North Henderson Purple Knights on Friday here at Macon Middle School. Is that a varsity only? So that'll be an early start on Friday. A 5 o'clock start here at Macon Middle School. 0-1. And therefore a strike. 0-2 to count on Casey Lovelace. Pisgah fans unhappy with that call. 0-2. Slap to Ensley at short. Scoops to first in time. 6-3 on the putout of Lovelace. 2 gone in the inning. And that's going to bring to the plate Jaden Moore. Last hope for Pisgah here in the top half of the 7th inning. Moore, a single and a pair of flyouts. She's 1 for 3. Fouled off. 0-1 to count. That one's fouled to the backstop. Quickly in the hole, 0-2. It's Jaden Moore. Inside for ball 1. Bounces out of the glove of Avery Moffitt. One, 2 to Ensley. 6-3 on the putout. That'll put a lid on this ball game. Franklin victorious over the Sugar Bears. 9-1 the final. Franklin improves their mark to 6-3 overall and now 2-1 in the Mountain 7 Conference. Pisgah falls to 4-3 and 1-1 in the Mountain 7 Conference. And the Lady Panthers are singing happy birthday to Bobby Bishop head coach Bobby Bishop. Today's his birthday. He won't let anybody know how old he is, but he is a year older officially today.
Birthday, Bobby.
Happy birthday to head coach Bobby Bishop.
Cassidy Parker, is it your birthday too?
Oh, we've got Cassidy
Happy
Parker.
birthday, Cassidy.
Cassidy Parker also celebrating a birthday today. So win on your birthday if you're a head coach or player. That's as sweet as they come. Congratulations to Bobby Bishop and to the Lady Panthers on a 9-1 victory over the Sugar Bears. All right, that's going to put a lid on our broadcast tonight on FPSN. Appreciate you joining us on YouTube and on Facebook. Back on the air in less than 24 hours. Tomorrow night we've got some girls soccer action for you. It's the Sugar Bears and the Lady Panthers on the soccer pitch. For Clinton Taylor and for Christine on camera tonight, I'm George Young. Till next time, so long, everybody.
Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy for Walking with Bartram, a section hike of the Bartram Trail through Georgia and North Carolina. Streaming now on YouTube and Facebook.
Bop,